Hey YouTube, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're back. If you don't know me, my name is JD Savage. I'm a six-figure affiliate marketer. What I do is I teach people to make money here on YouTube on my channel, Imperfect Millionaires. That is my channel as well as my business. What do I mean by that? Well, I've been a coach and a consultant going on 30 years now for the last 29 years. I keep saying that pretty soon it's going to be 30 years. But anyway, my point is this. It's really simple. If you're looking to make money in affiliate marketing, you're in the right place. Why do I say that? Well, because what I do is I take specific platforms in the affiliate marketing arena, I vet those platforms, I make money with those platforms, and then I build out a course on those platforms, which isn't all that unique. But what I think is unique and what I do differently, what I do differently is I put them here on YouTube for free. There is no course to buy. Right? So specifically, like this one right here, this is a high ticket platform. This is a low ticket platform. They're all here for you to watch. You can watch all of the videos and see exactly what you need to do in order to make money as an affiliate marketer. I don't talk about generic ideas. I talk about specifics. It's a platform. Take this platform, do this, and you will make money, right? I think that's unique. And like I said, no course to buy. I don't charge you. I'm not a guru. Don't want to be a guru. I'm a guy here on YouTube that's made money for a long time in affiliate marketing, and I'm here to show you exactly how to do it if you want to know. Okay, if you like this kind of content, give me a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, tick the bell icon so you're notified when any new videos are released. But what probably brought you here today is I was showing you a thumbnail of an account that's created almost $13,000 a month. We got a little time left in the day because it's morning and I'm literally recording this pretty early here in the morning. I'm actually still having my coffee. And that's what inspired me to do it was I got up and boom, there's another, I forget what it is. I don't know, $200, $240, something like that. And I just literally rocked out of bed on one of our accounts. So I'm going to go through that and I'm going to show you all of that. If you've never seen any of my videos before, like I mentioned, what we're going to talk about today is this platform here. This is HBA, and I'm going to show you exactly how it was done. And well, I'm not actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reference you back to this. I'm not going to go too deep into that because what people really are interested in is the proof. And I'm going to talk about kind of what it is that prevents people from doing it as I go through the process and show you what's been created and how it was created. I'm also going to talk to you about why it is that most people don't actually do it, right? I've met and worked with a lot of people, literally thousands of people at this point in my career. And I can tell you that the majority of people don't do it. They're like, this is what I want. So this is why I created these guys is people say, well, you know what I want? I want something with no guru nonsense. I want all the answers right in front of me and then I'll do it. That's the reason that I've never made money online. Okay, well, here it is. And here's the interesting thing about that. What I hear from people is, well, I like this part, but I don't like that part. Well, I like this part, but I don't like that part, right? So that's up to you. I mean, you can make that choice. And I'm not saying that's you. Maybe you're brand new to this video and you're like, what's this guy talking about? Or to this channel. What I'm suggesting is there are a great many people that have followed the directions to a T, and guess what, are really close at least. And I'm going to show you an account like that today. And guess what? They have results. It's not magic, right? I don't make this stuff up, right? I learned this stuff from somebody. I learned this stuff from trial and error of my own, wasting money, trying things, trying to find things that work. And guess what? I have. And then I created an entire course, as people asked, for free, with no guru nonsense, none of the stuff that people don't want to deal with. And still to this day, I get people like, well, is it real? Does it work? I'm about to show you, and I've showed you before, unless you've never seen any of my videos, but I'm going to walk through it with you, okay? So I'm not here to chastise anybody, but what I am here to say is, look, you can have one of two things. You can have excuses or you can have results. If you want results, you got to put down the excuses. And what do I mean by that? I realize some of the things I ask people to do, creating content, making videos, if you want to create a YouTube channel, I show you that in here too. I walk you through everything that I did in order to get these accounts where they're at. I'm going to show you one today, but I think we've got 4 now, right? So, and that's just HBA, just 4 HBA accounts. But bottom line, guys, it works. There's no question as to whether or not it works. See, I talk to people all the time and they're like, well, I tried Amazon and it doesn't work. Really? It doesn't work? That blows my mind because I know literally hundreds of people that make a ton of money with it. Is it more complicated? Why don't I do it? I've explained that in other videos, so I won't go into it here. It's just not my bag. But yeah, I made money with it. I did make money with it. I made a lot of money with it, right? Clickbank, same thing. Just not my bag, right? Too many issues. Just not something I want to deal with. So I tend to stick to services. But bottom line, guys, yeah, it works. So if you're going to go along with my process, go along with the whole process. Don't just pick and choose, or at least the majority, right? Let's just say 85% will get you there. But honestly, you got to do the things. And that's the big part about making money online that people run into, right? They're like, hey, it doesn't work. And my immediate thought is, when somebody tells me Amazon doesn't work, no, you don't work. You're the problem, not Amazon. Amazon works. It's been proven thousands of times, maybe hundreds of thousands of times. So if it doesn't work, then there's a problem. It's perhaps that you don't work. My system works. Guess what? If you do it, it works. That's it. There is no question. It's been proven again and again and again. So if I sound aggressive about it, look, I want you to win. That's the reason I create this content. That's the reason I create free courses and give them away when I could sell them for $5,000 or $10,000, right? So my objective here is to help people. That's my objective. So now let's move into an account, and I want to show you guys something. I want to talk to you about the snowball effect and what the snowball effect is, right? So let me just, I don't want to misquote it here. Define the snowball effect. Okay, it's not going to read it for me. A snowball effect is a process that starts from an initial state of small significance and builds upon itself, becoming larger and also perhaps potentially dangerous or disastrous, though it might be beneficial instead. Okay, so why am I talking about the snowball effect and what's with this crazy guy ranting on YouTube? I'm about to tell you exactly why. If you understand this, if you understand the snowball effect, a lot of your problems will go away. Because what people have a problem with affiliate marketing, with sales in general, like I said, I've been a coach for going on 30 years now. I've done a lot of sales training. And I've seen people that are successful, and I've seen people that are not successful, right? And I've seen people not be successful, and then they figure this out, what I'm about to tell you. The snowball effect. What is it? Well, it permits you to withstand delayed gratification, right? When you understand the snowball effect. So let's just jump into it here. Let's jump over here. Okay. So first of all, your proof. Here it is. Here's an account, and I'll show you how old the account is and all that stuff, so I don't get those dumb comments that, oh, you're just putting on screenshots. Or, yeah. No, I'm not. Check it out. $12,806, right? Okay. Time frame, May 1st to May 31st. That's today. Okay. Now, as I mentioned this morning on one of our accounts, look at this. $240 there sitting in the account. My coffee's still hot. It's early. So let me share this with you. The odds that will be rounded off to at least $13,000 by the end of today is pretty high. But I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. So this all looks pretty good, right? You're like, wow, I'd love to be making that monthly. That's 1 month. It looks good. But what you got to understand is it didn't always look like that. Okay. So let's jump over here and let's see. Let's take a look. What are we talking about? The 17th to the 31st. Okay. So this is the last 2 weeks, right? Now let's take a look from the time the account started, okay? You can go over here and you're at January 1st. This account started January 1. What I want you guys to understand that are struggling out there and you're creating content, you're doing things and you're not breaking through the algorithms and nothing's happening for you. Look at this. Okay, so from here all the way over to here, not a whole lot happening, right? 4 months, 4.5 months, not a whole lot happening. I mean, look at the spike in the chart here. Bam, 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 right? That's the snowball effect. So what you got to understand is delayed gratification with sales in general, whether it's affiliate marketing, real estate, whatever, you got to fill the sales funnel, right? That's just how it works. Once you really get a clue what you're doing, and that's something else I want to point out here. I don't want to just highlight the good things. This account was created by somebody that pretty well knows what they're doing. And still, it's 4.5 months in before it really starts to pop. Now, if you don't understand what HBA is, I'll drop a link in the description for HBA and you can go watch that content to show you what it really is. But the part you need to understand that's really important here is these are residual payments. So as you get over here and you look, okay, today already here in the morning, it's at $240. What's important about that? Well, these payments here, or these days here that you see, $920 on 424. These days here that you see, what's really important is those are residual. So the reason also that I chose HBA as a platform and to bring to you guys and to show you with is these are residual. This number, this number, nope, not that number. This number in a 30-day window is only going to continue to get larger and larger and larger and larger because the snowball effect, right? So if you didn't understand this before you saw this video, maybe you'll understand now. Look at this. Not much, not much, not much. This is about the time, usually right around somewhere around here, a month in, people are, oh, I don't know. Is it working? Is it going to work? Should I quit? Should I go find a new shiny object to follow, or should I stick with what I'm doing, right? Guys, look at the chart. It works. And again, I'll repeat that. This account was created by somebody that pretty well knows what they're doing. So if you're brand new to it, right? And what are we in? We're in 5 months here, right? To create this. And people say, well, look, this is the total. Well, that's not a lot of money. Oh, yes, it is. Watch what happens next. Because you can see the snowball effect here, how this is starting to be cumulative. Daily, new people are coming into this account. Daily, this account is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And this money here, this money here will be renewed next month. And it's only going to continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger. It won't take long for this to be at 15,000 and then 20,000 and then 30,000. Does that sound absurd? Because that's the way it works. That's the snowball effect. But what I want you to see, and most importantly, what I hope you get out of this video, delayed gratification. This account was pushed on hard for let's see, yeah, 4.5 months before it really started to go. Over here, there was some hope right here on 3-1. Boom, that looks pretty good. It's like, wow, okay, the account's really taking off, and then it was back to yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Just boom, 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 looking pretty good, huh? You see, that's the way it works, and that's where I get a lot of questions. People say, well, I'm 2 weeks in, I'm 3 weeks in, I'm a month in, I'm a month and a half in, and everybody's results vary. That's the part I want to make super clear with this video. Everybody's results vary. But the important part for you to really, really, really grasp is delayed gratification, right? Now, how was this created? I'll show you how this was created. This was created by taking the steps in these videos and actually doing them. That's how it was created. There's no magic, right? And I'm not here to say that I'm the smart guy look, I learned this from other people. I just put it out and I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for my education. And guess what? It's here for free. All you got to do is watch the video and take the action. Watch the next video and take the action, right? So what you really got to decide, guys, is are you serious, right? Are you serious? And I ask that question all the time and people get irritated with me like, yeah, I'm serious. How serious? Serious enough to do all the steps and put up with 4.5 months of this right here, of mediocre results? Because see, what I want everybody to understand, and I've said this before, if you've seen my videos, and this is probably old hat to you by now, but what's important to really grasp is when you're putting out content, you're making shorts, you're doing things, you're doing all the things I asked you to do in the video, what's important to grasp is it's not that people don't care. The algorithm doesn't care because you haven't been consistent enough yet, right? That's what I'm getting at. The algorithm doesn't care if you post 1 video, 2 videos, 3 videos, a video here and there. They're not going to pay attention to you. You have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. So this one account, this is where it stands. I believe we've got 4 of these now. And the other part I think you should be clear on is that's not all, because that's not all that account generated. What you need to understand is this is affiliate marketing. So as people come into that account, right, as people come into this account, what they're doing is they're also purchasing other services that are not tied to this wallet, but they are tied to this account in the sense that when somebody comes into HBA and they got HBA and HBA Premium, guess what happens? A lot of times they buy a traffic package from Traffic Authority, email accounts from MLGS, all of that stuff also pays. So this number is not accurate. To my best knowledge, this number is actually more like 32,000 and some change, right? So people say, well, in a 5-month window, $32,000. Hey, look, if that's not a lot of money to you, that's cool. But guess what, guys? To a lot of people, that is a lot of money in a 5-month window. Not only that, that's just the tip of the iceberg. That's just the first 5 months of the account. So here's what I want to be super clear on. I keep saying that, but guys, if you're brand new to affiliate marketing and you want to understand what to do, it's all right here. It's laid out for you step by step by step by step. You know what irritates people about that? They want it to be faster. That's what irritates them. So my question is, if this took you a year to create and you could build an income and end up at a $13,000 a month income and then just build from there, is it worth it? And if your answer is no, then you're watching the wrong video and you're listening to the wrong guy. Because here's the thing. Could you do it in 3 months? Sure, you can. Maybe, depending upon what you know, how specific you are, and how detailed you are on following the exact steps and hammering the content, right? I know I'm being aggressive here, but I'm really wanting to make sure that I convey exactly what it is I'm trying to say. Because I get it all the time from people that like, well, I tried this and I tried that and I tried this. And I get nervous when I hear that from people because what it tells me is if they've tried things that I know that either I've been successful at or friends of mine are successful at, that really the problem isn't the system. The problem is them and their effort and their ability to enact delayed gratification, their ability to understand the snowball effect of what actually happens if you continue to just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Does that make sense? So are there simpler ways? Maybe, but I don't know what they are. Right? So if you don't like my way, that's cool. I'm not telling you I have the only way because I know I don't. There are other ways. I'm telling you this is my way and I'm giving you a free course to accomplish it. You don't have to go pay $5,000. There's no guru nonsense. I'm straightforward. My phone number's below all of my videos. I'm an easy guy to get a hold of. If you want help and you're serious, I'd love to help you. If you want to make excuses and you're not that serious, I don't know what to tell you, right? If your excuses mean more to you than the results that you want, you're stuck. Right? And I'm not here, like I said, I'm not here to chastise anybody. I'm just extremely straightforward and extremely real with how to get results. I've been in the business of getting myself and other people results for 30 years now. I know how to do it. And the fastest way to do it is put down the excuses, right? What do excuses look like? They can look like rationalization. They can look like fear. They can look like a lot of things. But here's the bottom line. If there's any one thing standing in your way of doing the things you need to do to get where you want to go, that's a problem. That's a problem. No matter how real it might feel, that's a problem. If you look around the world for ways that people have overcome massive obstacles, I'll bet you can find obstacles that have been overcome that are probably larger than the ones that you're allowing to stand in your way, right? So don't know how this turned into that exactly. I don't script my videos. You'd be like, yeah, I know, I can tell you should. No, I'm not going to, because really everything I've said, I mean, and I hope it resonates with some people that are listening to this video, because from my gut, from my heart, this is real. This is what it takes to get where you want to go. Stop making excuses, get busy, and go to work. If you want to know more about HBA, I'll drop a link in the description. And at the end of this video, you're going to see a little screen pop up. It might be there right now with links to that series. Okay? So again, check it out. I'm going to show you one more time. Look at this. Right, January, not much, not much, not much, not much, not much, not much. Content being produced the whole time with this link. Nothing going on, nothing going on, nothing going on. And then boom, there it is. Right? Payday. And this is what everybody wants right here. Everybody wants to skip over this part that sucks, and they want this part over here. Where'd my mouse go? It disappeared. Everybody wants this part over here, right? They want to skip straight to this. It doesn't work that way. You got to put in the time. You got to put in the effort, right? That's just how it is. And if you're not willing to do that, then you probably should just skip it altogether, okay? And I'm not being negative. I'm just being really straightforward. I have no interest in you spending a nickel on any platforms if you're not deadly serious about accomplishing what you want to accomplish. It's right here. It's here for the taking. It's free. No course to buy like everybody wants. No guru nonsense. I'm available. My phone number's there. There's no excuse if you're serious, if you really want it. HBA and HBA Premium are going to cost you $150 a month to get started. That's it, right? If you want to skip the email process for now, feel free to skip the email process for now. It's not what matters the most. What matters the most is getting out there and creating content. I will tell you, if you create content in and around the email service too, that also has an affiliate link, and that will pay you as well. That's how this number here actually is considerably larger than what's here. All these numbers is literally what was generated directly from HBA sales, okay, on a monthly basis. So that being said, I hope you liked this video. If you do, give me a like on this video, and subscribe to the channel. Tick the bell icon so you're notified when I release any new videos. I will drop a link to this. Oh, I should mention, if you're still watching this, I also have a 180-day challenge going on over here, and that does include HBA. That's free. If you want to know more about it, I guess I'll drop a link in the description of the video for that too. So I know this has been kind of a raw video. Maybe it's going to upset some people. That's not my intention, but if it does, maybe that's what needs to happen. Maybe that's exactly what needs to happen. So if you're going through shiny object after shiny object and you're not having any success, there's only one reason. Stop doing it. Narrow your focus and just hammer it out, because it works, right? It works. I'll show you one last time before I close down this video. There's your evidence that it works. Look at all that. Nothing, 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 nothing. I mean, something. Sure, that's something. But really, just kind of mediocre, 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 and then bam. There it is. If you want bam, you got to go through the nothing, nothing, nothing part of creating, and then you get bam. Okay? Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.